Hi everyone, welcome to Verbling. My name is Hina, and for the next 1 hour, you're going to be having a speaking class with me on social media. Yay! Okay, so before the start of class, I'm just going to say that first 2 minutes are reserved for premium account users. So if you have a reservation or if you have a premium account, then you can reserve as many spots as you want in as many classes, including this one. So you don't have to wait for the blue button to turn green. Um, we have Louise. Hi, Louise. If I remember properly, this is Louise from Brazil. We have Louise. Hi, Louise. Hi, Dana. Dana, hi. I just muted you just because I can hear my echo, Diana, from your microphone. So if you want to put on earphones like these ones, that would be great. And then you can unmute yourself, because if you don't, then I'll be hearing everything I say twice, and that's really annoying. Okay? Who else do we have? We have a couple of other. We have Griselda. Griselda? Can you hear me, Griselda? Everybody is muted by default. You guys need to unmute yourself, okay? We have James. James from Thailand. Welcome, James. Nice to have you back. And then we have, hi, and then we have Koji. So all these guys are either premium account users or they had reservations, okay? So if you guys don't want to wait outside of class and you want to ensure that there's a spot for you in class, then you need to upgrade to premium account. And your first week is free. Oh, yay. Free stuff is awesome. Free stuff rocks, okay? So as soon as your buttons turn green, then you can click on it and join class. So as you guys can see, that 5 spots have already been taken. So these guys had they had reservations or they had a premium account, and they've already taken half of the spots available. Okay, so if you guys want to ensure that there's a place for you in class next time, premium account is the way to go. All right, so looks like a lot of people are in class. Looks like button turned green. So who didn't make it? Luis. Luis? That Luis from Brazil. Portuguese-speaking Luis from Brazil. I'm sorry you weren't able to get into class. Hi, Rafael. I'm just going to mute everybody. I'm just going to mute everybody just because it's noisy, all right? So welcome, everyone. Today's class is a speaking class, and we are going to be talking about social media. There is a document that I have attached with class. Was everybody able to download that? Yes? No? Maybe? You guys can answer, you know.
No.
No? Okay. I've attached the document here in Burbling chat, all right? So I'm just going to share my screen and share a couple of important features with you guys. So you have to unmute yourself when you join class, all right? So this button right here, I'm gonna press it. Hold on.
I opened your file.
Okay, Minnie, welcome back. Nice to have you.
Hi.
Okay, so for all those who are new or it's their first couple of times on Verbling, I'm just sharing my screen. So this is Verbling chat. I've just posted the document that we're going to be using is right here. This is the microphone. You need to click it and click it again to mute and unmute yourself, okay? All right, so is everybody good? Do you guys know where the document is that we're using? Yeah? Okay, awesome. That's great. So yeah, so today's class is a speaking class, but we're just going to be using the document to sort of lead us into discussions, and it also covers some vocabulary. So there's going to be a little reading, there's going to be a little matching the vocabulary with their meaning, and then we'll discuss. We'll talk about social media, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. You know, there's dozens out there. So we're going to be talking a little bit about all the various social media out there and how they impact you on a day-to-day basis, and then just society in general. What's the impact that they have had? All right, everybody excited? Sounds like something you guys want to talk about? Yeah? No? Maybe? No?
Yes, we are ready.
Awesome. Awesome. So we'll quickly go through a round of introductions. We'll say our name. We'll say where we're from, and what's the medium of social media that we use most often. All right. So what social media website or service do you use to communicate with your friends and family over all others? All right. And like I said, there's not just Twitter and Facebook. There's so many. So if you use a little that's kind of underground, you can totally mention it. All right. So I'll begin. My name is Hina. I'm from Canada, but right now I'm in San Francisco in California, and I use Facebook over everything else. And nowadays I've been using a lot of Google Plus as well, and that's because Verbling is linked with Google Plus. So a lot of students comment on the videos, and they want to have hangouts. So Google Plus is a thing that's up and coming. I'm just gonna say, can everybody please mute themselves? It's just really, really, I can hear people talking through someone's microphone, and I don't know who it is. Okay. Hi, Manuel. Welcome. Welcome to everybody who's in the chat who couldn't make it to class. I'll try my best to talk to you guys via chat as well. All right? Okay, so let's begin. Let's go with Andreas. Andreas Turan.
Hi, Hina. How's it going?
Hi. Your internet connection seems to be really weak. Your voice is breaking up. I can't hear. Do you want to try again?
I'm going to fix it and then maybe I'm going to find it.
I can't hear you. Does everybody hear Andreas's voice breaking up?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah? Yeah, Andreas, we can. I'll come back to you in the end, Andreas, okay? Your internet connection is really weak, so if maybe you want to, restart it or something, we can't hear what you're saying. It's breaking up a lot, all right? So I'm just going to move on. Diana?
Hey, how are you, everyone?
We're good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm from Colombia. This is the first time I join a class here at Berlin.
Welcome, Diana. You're a newbie. It's always
yes,
nice to see
I'm
new
newbie.
people. Always nice to see
so
new people
excited.
join.
This is really interesting.
That's
I'm so
awesome.
excited to have the chance to practice with all of you guys.
That's awesome. We're so happy you're here. Welcome to the community.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Basically the main social media that I'm used to, besides Facebook and Twitter, is LinkedIn.
Is what? Sorry, which one?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay, yeah, LinkedIn.
The professional social network, and Google Maps. Those are like the main ones. Well, I'm used to the BlackBerry and WhatsApp and all that things that we used to chat with friends. But basically, it's LinkedIn and Google Maps.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Diana, and welcome to class.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Next, we have Felipe. Philippe, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone? Just say your name, say where you're from, and what social media you use. And is this your first class on Verbling?
Yes.
Oh, then welcome, Philippe. It's always we lost Philippe. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you're able to join us again. Yeah, if you have a weak internet connection, you might get dropped from the Hangout. I'm just gonna warn everybody now. All right. Okay. So let's. Next we have Griselda.
Yes, that's correct.
Hi. I said that right. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. This is my first time, too.
Ooh, welcome. So many newbies. It's so nice to have so many new students join the community. So welcome to Verbling, Griselda. Why don't you quickly introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Griselda. I'm from Mexico.
And the topic today is social media. So what form of social media do you use above all others?
Well, for now, just Facebook.
Okay, just Facebook. Okay, awesome. And welcome, Griselda. It's nice to have you join us.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Next, we have James. James, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Introduce myself, right?
Yes.
I'm James, yeah. And I'm from Thailand, Bangkok. Yeah.
What social media do you use above all others?
I use Facebook, I use Skype, I use a lot of stuff. WhatsApp, lines, everything.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I personally am not too familiar with too many of the social medias that are around. Like I know the big ones, like Facebook, Twitter, Skype, and what's all that. But I'm looking forward to you guys educating me as well on kind of like the obscure ones. All right, that's awesome. Thanks, James.
Yeah.
Next we have Harrison.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Harrison. I'm from Colombia.
Okay. And social media.
The social media that I use is Facebook. Only Facebook.
Only Facebook? Okay. You and I are in the same boat, Harrison. Do you know that expression, to be in the same boat?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So Harrison,
I know.
yeah. So Harrison and I are in the same boat. That means that we have similar circumstances or a similar situation. So he and I are primarily users of Facebook and no other. So you and I are in the same boat. Okay? So that's an expression that we can use when people have similar circumstances or similar conditions surrounding their situation. Okay? Thank you,
Okay.
Harrison. Thanks for that, Harrison. Next we have Koji.
Hi, Hina. I'm glad to be here. Yes. This is the first class. This is your first class I attend.
Oh, well, welcome. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I tried other times with I had problems or Google Plus and so on. Sometimes happen this kind of.
Yeah, it does. It's really out of our hands when stuff like that happens. But I'm glad you made it to this class. Yay!
Me too. I'm from Brazil, and I used to use mostly LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay, so the professional social media network.
Yes, professional social media.
Awesome. Thank you, Koji, and I'm glad you're here in class with us.
Thank you.
Welcome. Next we have Kubra. Kubra, can you hear me?
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. I'm from Turkey. I use Facebook and Skype. Just.
Okay, so not too many. And Kubra, is this are you new on Verbling, or are these one of your first classes?
Yeah. I use.
You've been using? Okay, well, this is your first class with me, so welcome. Yeah.
About I use for about 2 days.
2 days. So you're relatively very new. Okay, well, welcome, Kubra. I'm glad you are here with us, and welcome to have you a part of the Verbling community. And I'm happy you're here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so next we have Mine.
Hi, Hina.
Hi.
My name is Mine. I am from Turkey originally, but I live in the
Oh, Mine, I think you might have accidentally muted yourself. Your voice just cut off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a Facebook account. I use Twitter and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Okay.
LinkedIn. Okay, Twitter and LinkedIn. Awesome. Thank you, Mine. And lastly, we have Sergio.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Sergio. I am from Venezuela, and I don't use too much Facebook. I mainly use WhatsApp. I don't really know what is it. Well.
Yeah, no, WhatsApp is like an application, right? It's like BBM, it's like BlackBerry Messenger, but like everybody can use it, not just people who have Blackberries, right?
Yeah, I really like it. Okay. I use Twitter too.
Twitter. Okay, so use Twitter and WhatsApp. Awesome. Thank you, Sergio. And Tony in the chat box is saying that he can hear my sound with an echo. Can everybody hear? Does everybody hear an echo? Because I don't hear an echo. No?
I don't hear
okay.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not listening to anything.
Okay, Tony, if you hear an echo, it's probably because you have the Verbling window open along with the. Oh, you're not in class though, so I'm not too sure. You shouldn't be hearing an echo, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. Sorry, Tony. I'm just gonna ask everybody to please keep themselves muted. I can hear a lot of like dishes and like people talking in the background from some people's microphones. So if you want to keep yourself muted when you're not talking, that would be awesome. If you want to say something, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and say it. All right. So could everybody please mute themselves now? Just because. Oh wow, like that's noisy. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go through and like try to find out where this is coming from. Okay. Okay. I've muted everyone, so I don't. There's. Oh my God. Does everybody hear that? Does everybody hear that static?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah?
heard.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what I tried muting everyone. I don't know what that is. Okay, so hopefully it'll just go away. Yeah, so the way to minimize noise is to just keep yourselves muted when we're not talking, all right? Okay, so does everybody have the document now? I posted it in Verbling chat. I'll post it again for all those who are new who just joined us. Okay, so that is the document we're going to be working through. It's primarily a speaking class, but the document has good questions that can kind of, get discussion started. And then there's like a little vocabulary mix and match and a little passage to read as well. Okay, so it should be interesting. Kubra has to leave. Kubra, I'm sorry you have to go, but I hope to see you again in future classes.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
That's okay. Well, thank you for joining us briefly, and I hope I'll see you again. Okay.
Okay. See you
Bye.
again. Bye.
Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen. So you guys aren't going to be seeing me for most of it. You're going to be seeing the document that we're going to be working through. All right. And you don't have to read from my screen. You guys can read from your own computer screens. That's why I've linked you the document. All right. And we just had Louise join us. Hi, Louise.
Oh, excuse me. I have a question.
Yeah.
What is this document?
What is it or where is it?
Oh, where is it?
Where is it? Okay, you know where Verbling chat is? On the side?
No. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So here, I pressed enter. So next to my name, Hina. Okay, you might have closed your Verbling chat here. Let me share my screen and show you where it is. Okay. So do you see this? Do you see this screen?
Yes.
Okay. So you have to click here on Verbling chat, and then this chat box will appear. You see it? This blue chat box, and then this is the document right down here. So you need to click on it and open it, and this will open like this. This is going to open. Do you understand, Griselda?
Oh yes, I'm trying to do it.
Okay, so yeah. So if it doesn't open, you can right click it and do open link in new tab, okay? But that's where the document is.
Okay.
And if you still can't open it, then you go back to Verbling, and you know where my class is, right? My class is right here. It says class materials socialmedia.pdf. This is also the same document.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there's a couple of ways that you can download it, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're welcome. Okay. So people are just coming in and out of class. That's totally cool. Like I said, the documents are in Verbling chat as well as attached to the class description. Okay. So are you all excited? You want to get started? I'm going to share my screen and you're going to be seeing the document, but feel free to look at the document on your own computer. You don't have to look at it on my screen. You can open it on your own desktop. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Alrighty, so discussion started social media. So our topic today is social media. So we're going to be talking about, a couple of people have already mentioned what social media they use. A lot of people use Facebook, a lot of people use LinkedIn, there's Twitter. A lot of people have also mentioned WhatsApp, which is it's like an app. And now we're going to learn about some others. So we have a few questions and then match the vocabulary. Okay. All right, Tony has a question. When the advice saying join class, Tony, yeah. Okay, so Michiru, this is a conversation, so we're going to be discussing about social media. Social media is our different websites and ways to stay in touch with people. Okay, so we're going to be talking about different ways that we stay in touch. Okay, and Tony, I'm not too sure about what's going on with your connection. I might need to look into that. Okay, all right. So let's do our pre-reading warm-up questions. How do you keep in touch with friends? Who like to Rodrigo? You're new. You didn't introduce yourself, so go ahead.
Yes, hi everybody. I'm Rodrigo from Montevideo, Uruguay. I just use Facebook.
Yes, use Facebook, and that's how you stay in touch as well. With like all your, that's how you stay in touch with your friends and everyone as well.
Yes, a little.
Okay.
I don't use very much Facebook.
Okay. So how do you stay in touch with your friends and family? Like do you use email? Do you use phone? Do you use Skype? How do you stay in touch with your friends and your family?
Yes, or face to face too.
Okay, yeah. I just meet them when I want to see them. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Rodrigo. And we also have, welcome. We also have Bernardo. Bernardo, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Bernardo, welcome. So how do you stay in touch with your friends, our family?
I use Facebook and I call my mom every day by phone. That's it.
That's pretty much it? Okay. Yeah, I think one mode of social media is enough, right? Like if you have too many accounts, then so you get confused and you forget the login. So I think one is enough, right? What do you guys think? Or do you need more?
Yeah, one functional social media is enough. I agree with you.
Yeah, like one functional one, right? Yes. I personally don't understand the appeal of Twitter. Like I don't use Twitter, and one reason is because I don't really understand how it's used to communicate with, like how it's an efficient mode of communication. So somebody here who uses Twitter, do you want to explain to us like why you used it? What's appealing about it? A couple of people here use Twitter. I think we had James.
I think that Twitter is used to share talks.
Share talks, okay. Okay, who else? James? You use Twitter, right? Yeah. So what do you?
I use Twitter every now and then, but like I rarely use it because I don't get the purpose of it too. Because like you just post all your thought and thinking, like.
Yeah, and it's out there for the world, right? Like you're not really directing it at anyone. It's like, okay, this is what I think and this is what I feel, and whoever cares can read it.
Not exactly, Hina. I think in your case, you could have a Twitter account and spread information about your classes, for example. And whoever who want can connect it to your Twitter account, so they can read that you are saying.
If it is
not
for purpose,
everyone,
it's okay. It's depend on what purpose you use it for. If you use it to connect with your friends, I don't think that's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah. It's more like a I don't know if I'm wrong, promotional website. It's like this is what's going on for all those interested. I mean,
think that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Koji.
No, I think you're right. It's more kind of propaganda.
Propaganda. I did not say Twitter is a propaganda. I'm just saying that I don't have a Twitter account just because I don't understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys. So, who has a Facebook or MySpace page? I know there is somebody here who does not have Facebook. Who was that?
I don't have a Facebook account.
How come, Minnie? Like, is there a reason you don't open a Facebook account, or you just, what's the reason? Yeah.
I resisted to open the Facebook account because when I saw the Facebook, my friend's Facebook account, it's so much unnecessary information people posted, and that is the reason I don't like it. And if I have a Facebook account, I never post this kind of the information or picture or this kind of the personal stuff. That is the reason Facebook, it's not for me.
Okay, so you think that it's too much? It's like an invasion of privacy.
Yes, yes.
Okay, invasion of privacy. I'm writing that in the chat box. Invasion of privacy is when too many people know too much about what's going on with your life, and it's not, you know, you don't really want to share all that. Does everybody feel that way about Facebook? That, I mean, you post too much information about yourself and just everybody knows what's going on in your life?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, you agree, Griselda? But you have a Facebook account, right?
Yeah, I have Facebook.
Okay, so like how do you monitor, how do you use it? You use it like very rarely, or what do you use it for primarily then?
Well, it's so funny because I have an account, but I don't use it for my information. I'm just using to see pictures from my family in Mexico, my sister in South Carolina. But for me, I don't like to post information all day, and I don't like it.
Okay, all right. So you're like, I want to see what's going on with you, but I don't want everybody seeing what's going on with me.
Yeah.
I want to watch you, but in return, you can't watch me. Nah, nah, nah. Okay.
That's a funny fact.
That is a fun,
because-
yeah. Go ahead, Koji.
Yeah, because I have created my Facebook account because of on my current job, they asked me to track all my, I don't know how to say it, my background story.
Okay, so your background, so your history, your employment history.
Yeah, so they asked me for a Facebook account.
So
I don't know, to learn more about me or to know about my background, political background and things like that.
Yeah. Has anybody? Yeah.
That's why I created that Facebook account.
So it was sort of a requirement for your place of employment. They wanted to see the trends in your behavior, right? They wanted to see, you know, where you've worked, where your, you know, what your interests are, what you do on your free time outside of work. Like they wanted to know all of that, yeah?
They wanted to invade your private life.
It was kind of funny because I haven't that account on Facebook, and I had created because of that.
You had to create it because of that. I've actually never heard of companies making you start a Facebook account, but does everybody know that more and more often if you apply for a job, they try to find you on Facebook and try to look at your Facebook account? Like a lot of companies sort of have started doing that. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they would be doing that? Any ideas? No?
But Facebook is more personal, a network, and if you want a business connection, they have another social media.
Yeah. Which one is that? That's LinkedIn, right?
LinkedIn, yes.
Yeah. Does everybody have a LinkedIn account? Who doesn't have a LinkedIn account?
I have.
Do not.
I know.
I don't? Okay. Yeah, LinkedIn is, yeah, go ahead, James.
I have.
You do? Okay. Yeah, LinkedIn is like more social, not more social in the sense that it's for professional networking, right? Like you can't even upload pictures. The only picture you can upload is like your profile picture, right? Like it's not like, you know, you upload a picture and then you have like everybody looking at them and commenting, and it's supposed to be more professional, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's really like everybody's preference. So for all those who, so Minute, you don't have Facebook. So how do you stay in touch with your family and your friends who are, you know, maybe you don't see them every day? How do you stay in touch with them?
If the people has a smartphone, we use Skype or Viper.
Skype or Viper.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Skype is really popular as well. Viber. Okay.
Viber. Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of that one. Okay. Has everybody heard of Skype? Skype.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Skype is pretty popular.
Messenger is gonna disappear, and Skype is the one that is gonna.
It's gonna reign supreme.
Yeah.
Reign supreme is when something comes out as the winner above everything else, and then they rule everything. Okay. Yeah. So one day, yeah, Skype is definitely, it's very, very popular. Yeah.
But maybe Google Plus is going to go over this, I think.
I don't know who here aside from when you access Verbling classes, who here regularly uses Google Plus?
I am, Carlo.
You okay? Bernardo, you use Google Plus. Who else regularly uses Google Plus?
I use Gmail, and now Verbalink. I use more plus Google.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. How do you guys find it in comparison to, like, say, Facebook or other social media? What do you think about Google Plus? Bernardo, you said you use it more often. Why is that? What do you like about Google Plus?
I think there is more kind of geek or technical site.
Chic? It's more chic? Okay.
Geek.
Chic. Oh, geek. Oh, geeky side? Like it's more geeky?
Yep.
Okay. It's more, okay, so it's more technical. All right.
Yeah, it's more technical because I have heard that a lot of friends of mine have used Google Plus, Google Plus, and I think that the posts are more technical than Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. Yeah, Facebook, sometimes the post can be like, I mean, Google Plus doesn't have as many people. Facebook has over 1 billion people, right? So, I mean, the more people you have, the more chances you have of, making posts that are, irrelevant or just plain silly, So Google Plus, just a few students use it, a few people use it. That's a good point to bring up, Bernardo. Yeah, go ahead, Koji.
Yeah, but I was thinking Google Plus against Skype, not against Facebook, because
like Gtalk.
Google Plus, yeah. No Gtalk, no. Maybe this Hangout, Google Hangout.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, I think this tool is gonna be a very strong, powerful tool to be used in the near future.
Yeah, that's a really good point. If anybody...
I support your idea.
Sorry, Bernardo?
I support his idea.
Yeah, I think so too, because Google Hangouts it's free, right? Like 10 people can talk at a time, and it's free. But for Skype, it's only free if you're one-on-one, right? Like the video is only free if it's only you and another person. If it's more than 2 people in a group talk, then you have to pay, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, yeah, I absolutely agree. This is quite an inventive little tool that Google has made.
I think now 3 people is available for Skype.
Is it three for Skype now, James? I don't know. Well, you can tell us. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I recently used it yesterday, or a few days ago.
Yeah, because they have competition, right? Like, why would people use Skype and pay to talk to more than 2 people when they can use Google Hangout and it's free to talk to 10 people, right? Yeah, that's a good point. What about MySpace? Whoever had a MySpace account, or who remembers MySpace? No? It's like completely silent.
I do remember MySpace, but
yeah.
I don't really use it because at first I don't know how, and it's just too hard to understand it.
Yeah, it's not user friendly, right? It's not user friendly. It's hard to navigate. And MySpace recently they revamped themselves. Who knows what it means to revamp? To revamp oneself. They revamped. Who can tell me what that means? Okay, if anybody has seen the recent MySpace, it's completely different from what it used to be, and they want to have a new image and they want to get more people to start using it, all right? And we'll just see like how that goes, because right now like it's all Facebook and Twitter, right? So we'll see how that goes. MySpace is revamping. Okay, awesome. Which social media network is popular in your country? Like, is Facebook the most popular in everyone's country, or are there other ones as well?
Nowadays, Facebook is the most popular social media in Brazil. But at MySpace time, at that time, people here were used to use one social media called Orkut from Google.
Like
yeah.
Orkut, yeah.
Orkut. It was very, very popular.
Yeah.
And maybe it was overtaken about 2 years ago by Facebook, 2 or 3 years ago. It was very popular.
Yeah, I remember that too. So Google, before Google Plus had like Orkut, right? Then that was, I think, one of the first few, social medias around, which is why it was so popular. And then we had Facebook, right? So
it was very popular.
So is it the same for everybody in everybody's country that the most popular is Facebook, or is there something else that is, equally popular or potentially even more?
I don't know. Is there anyone from China? Because China has blocked anything from Google.
Yeah, they have. I think China has its own version of Facebook. Like, they've blocked everything so they can kind of, make their own version of stuff. But I don't think there's anybody from China here, but students, I know for a fact that you can't use Facebook and Twitter and a lot of that stuff in China. And it's because they have their own, so they have like a Chinese version of everything. Okay.
I don't know if you disagree with me, guys, but I think that Facebook is a waste of time.
I think Mine would agree with you. Mine doesn't even have a Facebook account, so I'm pretty sure she would agree with you. Who else agrees with Bernardo that
please,
Facebook
guys,
is
share your thoughts about it.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Bernardo brings up a good point. He says that Facebook is a complete waste of time. What do you guys have to say about that?
It depends.
It depends. Go ahead, James. How does it depend?
It depends how you use it.
Mm-hmm.
If you use it to play games on it, or like do some, like, or scrolling at other people, like
profiles,
businesses, or profiles, or like feed or whatever, that is a waste of time.
Yeah, absolutely. What else? Who else wanted to say something?
I think many persons use Facebook, for example, just to show off.
Ooh, just to show off. Okay, how do they show off? What do you mean?
Posted pictures on vacation, for example. The girlfriends or boyfriends.
Yeah, to be like, oh my God, look, I'm so happy. Look at my life, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
What it means, show off?
Show off. Show off, like when you want everybody to be like, when you want to gloat. Does everybody know what gloat means? Gloat. When you want to show everybody all the, nice things that you have, and you want to make other people jealous of what you have, then you're showing off. Okay? So you're gloating. Okay? Do you understand? So when it's like, oh, I'm in the Bahamas and I'm on the beach and I'm living in a 5-star hotel with my beautiful girlfriend, and you post a picture of it and you post it on your Facebook and you want everybody to look at it, and everybody's going to be like, oh, I wish I was that guy, or I'm so jealous of him. That's called showing off. When you're just doing something so other people feel jealous of you.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah.
Can you write the expression?
Oh, to show off. Okay, to show off. Okay, to show off. Yeah. Or to gloat. You're welcome. Or to gloat. Okay, gloating is when you verbally say something like, oh, I am so rich that like I only drive like Mercedes. That's called gloating. Okay.
Great, thank you.
Can you write it down, gloating?
Yeah, sure. I can write that down as well. And sorry, Sergio, you were saying something?
No, I was about to say, could you write it down?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Here, I'm writing it down right now. So gloating, here, gloating is like the verb, and to gloat is its normal sense. Okay. So that's a good point that you guys bring up, that a lot of social media is used to show off or to gloat, to just show other people your success and all your good fortune, so everybody will be like, oh my God, you're so lucky and I wish I had your life. So that's to show off, to gloat. Okay, two different things. That's a really good point that you guys bring up. And I have to say that a lot of times I agree. What I don't understand are like updates like, oh, my life is so hard and it's so bad and nobody understands. It's like, well, what do you want? What do you want us to do? But this is not your personal diary. Do you understand what that means? When somebody wants their personal life to be on social media and everybody to, comment on it. Everybody know what this expression is? To fish for compliments? Fish for compliments. Has anybody heard that expression before?
No.
Fish to compliment.
No, sorry, fish for compliments, not to compliments. That was a mistake. Fish for compliments.
Okay, to fish for something. Okay, to fish for someone.
Yeah, exactly. A fish for compliments is like. Sorry, I'm gonna mute you, Harrison, because there's people talking in the back. So everybody knows what fishing is, right? So you have like a long rod and you go fishing. So you put the rod in the water and then you wait for a fish to come bite it and then you pull it in, right? So fishing for compliments is an expression where people on Facebook are like, oh, I'm so ugly, or I'm so sad because I'm so blah blah blah. So they bring themselves down on Facebook, and then you're supposed to go in and be like, no, you're an awesome person and you're beautiful. They're just fishing for compliments. They just want people to tell them nice things about themselves.
And press the like button all the time.
Yeah, and press like, oh, guys, if you think I'm this or if you believe in that, press like, So it's like that is called fishing for compliments or, vying for attention. Okay, vying for attention is another phrase. Okay, I'm going to write that down as well, vying for attention. So when you want a lot of attention from people, when you want to fish for compliments, so vying for attention. Okay? So you don't beg for attention. Go ahead,
people who usually do this on the social medias do this in their real life also. So
exactly,
maybe it's not the social media that is changing their lives.
But it's another way for them to do it, right? Like if you're saying it,
the same, yes.
Yeah, it's like okay,
and this is an easy way, and that's it the problem.
Yeah, and you can reach more people. Yeah, go ahead, Rodrigo.
Yes, and it's easy to type any a fish compliment. It's more easy. I need 5 minutes and I tell that sentence for all people.
Exactly, and you're reaching more people. Like you can tell maybe 4 or 5 friends, oh, I'm whatever, say nice things to me. But on Facebook, if you have like 300 friends and you update a status, like, you're fishing for compliments, you're vying for attention, so many people can comment on it, right? So it's like, it gives you an ego boost. Everybody knows what an ego boost is? Ego is how you think of yourself, okay? So your ego is your self-image. So when you do this on Facebook, and you're like, oh, give me compliments, and then like 50 people give you compliments, you're boosting your own ego, okay? You're like, so many people like me, I am so popular. So you're boosting your own ego. Boost means to give something a push, to raise it, to increase it. So your ego is your image, how you see yourself or how you think of yourself. So it's like, oh, I want everybody to think I'm beautiful. I'm going to put it on Facebook that I'm ugly, and then everybody's going to tell me I'm beautiful, and then I'm going to feel good about myself.
I understand. What you are telling is that people not only waste their time, but they
other people's
waste time
too.
of many people's.
Yeah. It's like, oh, my friend's feeling bad. I should give him or her a compliment. You don't even mean it. It's like, I should just do it because they're posting it. Okay, and that's the thing about LinkedIn. You can't do that on LinkedIn. If you post a comment like that, people are gonna be like, this is unprofessional, and nobody's gonna want to add you to their network. Because the people that you know reflects on the kind of person that you are, right? So when a potential employer looks at your profile on LinkedIn and they see that you have liked posts from people who are saying all sorts of like rubbish or, you know, stuff that is not professional, they're going to be like, we don't want to associate with a person who doesn't know how to be professional, right? So they're not going to think good of you. Okay, it's very, very important. Facebook is totally fine for this because it's not that professional. LinkedIn, you can't do that. People post TED Talks. Everybody knows what a TED Talk is? TED Talk?
Yes.
TED Talk, yeah. People post TED Talks on LinkedIn. They post really interesting articles. They post trends. They post jobs. Nobody's going to post like, oh, you know, that dress, I didn't buy it because I didn't have enough money. Nobody's going to post that on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
I went
gonna
to
behavior
restaurant
expected.
with you.
Yeah. Sorry, Minnie?
Some people also post place. We
They
went
said-
there and
Yeah.
blah blah this kind of
Oh,
thing.
we went there and it was so beautiful and the waiter was like this and the, you know, the food was like that and it's like, I'm happy you
And
had
then
fun.
take a picture.
Then my favorite is this picture, this one. This one, where you like take a picture of yourself with your arm like this. I love looking at those. It's like, really, you couldn't get someone to take a picture of you. I'm sorry if anybody does that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you, but I always find those pictures very interesting. It's like, okay. So let's move on. Let's move on with our the next question. Do you socialize online during work hours? Everybody knows what it means to socialize?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand what it means.
What does it mean, James? Can you tell us what it means to socialize?
To talk to someone like on work time.
No, yeah.
Yeah. That what you said that to socialize.
What
at
else?
work time.
Yeah. How else can you describe what socializing means?
Like you talk to people.
Well, you can talk to people about your work as well, but socializing means like not work related. So it's like leisure time.
Yeah, your personal stuff.
Yeah, personal time or personal stuff. So when you socialize, you can even socialize at work. Like if you work in an office and you go to your coworker and you are talking about, you know, work, like a deadline or a document or a report, that's not socializing, okay? That you're working. But if you go to your coworker and you're like, oh, what did you do this weekend? Oh, this is where I went. Or how's your baby? Or, you know, how's your husband? How's your wife? That's called socializing. You're talking about non-work related things on work time. Everybody understand?
It is very common in USA, this kind of the small talk.
Yeah, it's called small talk. Yeah, small talk is a little different. Small talk is, you know, when you're like just a couple, hey, how are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, back to work. Socializing is like when you go and like for 40 minutes you're talking about each other's personal life.
Not so small.
Yeah, not so small. Small talk is called small talk because it's small. It lasts for, you know, a few minutes and then you go back to work. Socializing is like can be 30 minutes, an hour,
Go
however.
to the coffee.
Exactly.
Talk about
like
soccer, about sports, about the weekend, about girls, about anything.
Yeah. Small talk, you do it out of courtesy. Who knows what courtesy is? Okay. Small talk is like out of courtesy. You don't want to be rude, you know? When you go to work on a Monday, you don't want to be like, oh, okay, I want you to do this for me. You know, I mean, that's rude. That's not really polite. So you're like, hey, how are you feeling? Are you good? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know you went so-and-so to the weekend. Did you have fun? Okay, that's awesome. So I have this report that I want to, you know, get done by so-and-so. So that's a small talk. You haven't started talking about that person's entire life, you know? There's a difference between small talk and socializing. So do you socialize online during work hours? So who here socializes online during work hours? It's okay. I won't tell your bosses. You can tell me. Like, oh, should I confess? Like, I won't tell anyone. Go ahead, Harrison.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm working, I can reset just to open Facebook.
Yeah. You can what? What's the word? Did you say?
You know, I can reset.
Oh, I can't. I can't hold back. Sorry, word is totally not coming to me. Oh my goodness.
Just to browse my
Browser.
Facebook.
Oh, I can't resist. I can't resist. The word is
Resist.
resist. Yes. So I can't resist, meaning I cannot help myself. Like I have to do it. Okay. So I understand
Yes.
Harrison. He's like, oh, so Harrison can't resist. He has to check his Facebook. Who else is like that? Who else has to check their social media during work? Who can tell me?
I am
Yeah?
Bernardo.
Yeah, Bernardo? Okay. So how regularly do you do it at work?
Every day.
Every day? How many hours like at work? Like half the work day is spent socializing on social media, or like a couple of minutes, couple of hours? What is it like?
8 hours a day.
Oh my is your job
Good.
is your job related to social media?
Kind of. I work for EA Sports, the video games company.
Okay. So if you work for a company, do you work in promotions and sales?
No, I work for a very specific area that is called global online media.
Mm-hmm.
That global online media is responsible to attend all the issues on all the platforms and games.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be monitoring all the social media
So you have to be up to speed.
platforms.
Yes, yeah. So you have to be up to speed. Okay? Up to speed means that you have to always know what is going on in an area of work related to your field. Okay?
Yeah.
So because you work in media, you need to always be up to speed with what is going on Facebook or Twitter, or who is saying what about your company. Okay?
Yeah.
So an expression, yeah. So
Everything related to games, obviously.
exactly. Okay. That's a little different though, because you're using it to, for work. I mean, like Socialize, like, you have like tons of work to do and you ignore that and you're like, oh, hey, let's chat on Facebook, So that is socializing during work hours. Okay. And you know what? Honestly, a lot of people do it. It's just a matter of how often and for how long. All right. Okay. So we'll continue our discussion. Let's just do a quick matchup of vocabulary task. Okay. So match the word on the left with the meaning on the right. Actually, I'm thinking you guys want to read this paragraph first, because then it'll make it easier for you to understand what these words mean. Okay. So I will get Koji. Can I get you to read the paragraph first, please? Social media networks taking time for friends.
Okay, which page is that?
It's on the first page. It's like on the first page. It's the box at the bottom of the first page.
Found it. Social media networks taking time for friends. Keeping in touch with friends is easy these days. You can update your Facebook status and follow your friends' tweets on Twitter. You can also send and check text messages from your cell phone. Social media is convenient, but how often do you see your friends face to face? Time and technology often go hand in hand. Some people say they use networks like MySpace because they don't have time to socialize in person. Others admit they waste time online when they are at work. Social network on the job is a common cause for networking. Social networking on the job is a common cause for dismissal. Some companies block popular websites. They don't trust their employees to stay on task. Perhaps there is a happy medium. Do you really need to know what your second cousin had for lunch? Maybe you should wait until your break to check.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Koji. And that's a big issue, right? Like, why do you have to know right now what people are doing on their vacation? Why can't you go home and find out and, look at their profile? Okay? So let's do this activity. So this pre-reading vocabulary task. Match the words on the left with the meanings on the right. So all the students who have been completely quiet in class, now I'm going to get you guys to talk. Okay? So let's do Harrison. Can I get you to do number 1, please?
Yes. Let me look. Keep in touch.
Yeah. What is keep?
Let me think.
Okay, so you have to match it with the one on the right. So it's one of these.
See. Communicate with other for fun.
Communicate with other for fun. Very, very similar. Good attempt. Who would like to help Harrison out? What is keep in touch?
Keep in touch is being
A group of persons that is connected.
Sorry, no. Keeping in touch. Who else would like to try? It's L. Stay connected through writing or speaking. Okay? So, yeah, you can communicate with others for fun, but keeping in touch isn't always for fun. You can keep in touch for work-related stuff as well, okay? So keeping in touch is to stay connected through writing or speaking, not always for fun. Okay, Harrison?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next, Luis. Luis, are you there?
Hey, I'm there.
Hey.
I'm here.
That's awesome. Do you want to do number 2 for us, please?
Okay. Status.
Mm-hmm.
A condition or state that changes regularly.
Perfect. Thank you, Luis. So yeah, everybody knows status updates. It's condition or state. Your status can change at any time, and most people change it regularly, okay? Awesome. Thanks, Luis. Wait, you're not using your camera today, right, Luis?
Yeah, I don't have camera here.
Oh, okay. All right. Next, I'll get Sergio. Sergio, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What's the next?
Number 3, please.
Free text message.
Yes.
A note typed out on a phone.
Yeah, a note typed on a phone. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mute you again, Sergio. Awesome. Next, I'll get Bernardo. Bernardo? Yeah. Can I get you to do
I'm
number
here.
4? Yeah.
Number 4, convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure.
Okay, who'd like to help Bernardo out?
Easy, quick to use.
Sorry?
See, easy and quick to use.
Exactly, yeah. Something that is easy and quick to use. For example, a convenience store, right? Convenience store is, it's right there, and you go and you buy your groceries, all right? So something that is convenient is easy to use. So the thing about social media is that it's convenient, okay? You understand, Bernardo? Bernardo, are you good?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Next we have James.
Yes.
Go ahead, James. Yeah. So number 5.
Number 5. Face to face is to see. It's to like see a person face to face.
Yeah. Okay. Which one is it from the right one? Like which answer is the correct one?
D.
D?
Yeah.
Okay. It is in person. Yeah. So meeting someone face to face is meeting them in person, being right there when you're meeting them. Awesome. Thank you, James. Next, can I get Koji?
Okay.
Yeah, number 6, please.
Network.
Yeah.
A group that is connected.
Yeah, a group that is connected, and that is E. Perfect. Thank you, Koji. Next, can I get Mine? 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So less time. Less time. Less of time.
Yeah. Okay. Who'd like to help Mine out?
G?
I think G. Yes.
Yeah. Can you read that, Mine, please?
Spend too long doing something.
Yeah, exactly. So wasting time is when you spend too much time doing it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Mine. Next, who'd like to go next? I will get Louise again. Hi, Louise.
Hey.
Yeah, can I get you to do 8?
8, dismissal.
Yeah.
Firing or removing an employee.
Yeah, perfect. So dismissal, and it says you can be dismissed if you waste time on Facebook. So dismissal is to fire somebody on the grounds of, you know, they were not performing their job properly. Awesome. Thank you, Luis. Next,
Thank you.
Next, I'll get Koji.
Okay.
Number 9.
Number 9, block.
Mm-hmm.
Block. Prevent from entering. E.
Block. To block is E?
I.
I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like,
I said that in Portuguese.
Perfect, exactly, yeah. So prevent from entering is to block. Perfect. Thank you, Koji. Next, can I get Bernardo? Can I get you to do number 10?
Yeah. Socialize. Stay connected through writing or speaking.
Oh, that was to keep in touch.
Only.
Yeah, so what's socialize?
Let me check. Another type, a condition state. Easy to quick. Child spend a long time doing.
Yeah.
Communicate with others for fun.
Perfect. So perfect. That's awesome. So socialize to communicate for fun. You're not socializing to work. You're socializing for fun. Awesome. Thank you. Next, can I get James? Can I get you to do 11?
Yes. Sure. Stay on task.
Mm-hmm.
It's to stay on your duty or like to do.
Yeah. So which one? Yeah. Yeah.
or
So
something.
which one is it? Which one is it from the right?
Wait.
Would like to help James out.
Focus on the job.
Perfect. To focus on the job is to stay on task. Task is what you are doing. To stay on task is to focus on the job. Perfect. Minute, can I get you to do... That's the last one. It's the last one. M.
Oh, I didn't scroll down. So
All
I
the way
didn't
down.
see.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's okay. Minute, can I get you to do 12?
That is difficult, but.
Okay. How about I...
medium.
Yeah. So that is a reasonable level or degree. Okay. A happy medium is when you find a good amount of something. Okay. And the last one is second cousin, which is a child born from your aunt or uncle's child. This is someone you're related to this way. Okay. Sorry, I had to rush through that last one just because we're out of time. But thank you guys so much for joining me for this class. I posted my Facebook in Verblink chat, so you guys are more than welcome to give me feedback and let me know what kind of classes you'd like me to schedule. I am out for now. Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to everyone. Okay.
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thanks. Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.